two key scriptures that'll be life-changing for you. This was dated March 7th, 2020, to President Donald Trump from my friend Rabbi Felix. My name is, he goes over, I have a crucial word through divine revelation and visitation that would not serve the purposes of this writing, only to say this message has paramount importance for your presidency as well as the United States. The Lord revealed in a specific detail on November 12th at 10 a.m. what was about to happen across continents and the United States. God also showed me how it could be stopped. I'm about to share with you what I have been allowed to see. Suffice it to say, the following is crucial. This virus that has become an international epidemic, its course and effect, however, has been acutely disproportionate given other infections as the common flu. But therein lies a clue. And the reason for this communication, you see, the coronavirus has been released from heaven. Yes, without a doubt and with absolute resolve, God said that he is releasing a season of fear and panic. Notably, this current virus will not be like anything else before. Left unchecked, it will infiltrate every sector. How you, Mr. President, mitigate its effects will not be through billions in aid or medical experts racing to find a vaccine, although these measures are essential when there is nothing else. The financial markets will continue to destabilize as a harbinger or a warning of more to come. Catastrophic upheaval occurred this morning when he wrote that letter, as trading in the New York Exchange was halted. This communication was prepared 2 weeks ago. If our present situation reaches acute stages, a tipping point with no return, we're witnessing a foretaste of what is to come between now and the summer. Millions of dollars have been set aside to combat the virus. It'll be like water falling on ground. The extent of loss in the corporate and commercial centers due to a cessation of the money supply at the consumer and corporate level will be unstoppable. The business expansion that you have brought to the country will reverse. Jobs decline, precious metals accelerate, and inflation will increase due to a shortage of goods and services. Your presidency will be in jeopardy because the trajectory of this virus is far outrunning any medical or financial efforts to mitigate it. You are, as they say, holding a tiger by its tail. Furthermore, its lethal nature will accelerate the death count, and fear will grow acute within the belly of America, reach unprecedented proportions. People will quake with panic, as God said they would. You might ask, why would God do this? I prefer to outline what you can do to halt it in its tracks. What are you to do? The above question is why this writing has been forwarded to you. Mr. President, within the evangelical community, there is an unrelenting conviction that you are the highest office of the land by God. You are God's man for this season. You have been faithful in placing the U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem and recognizing Jerusalem as Israel's capital. What you have done in one full measure of authority was to fulfill prophecy and bring an area of biblical order back to the world. You have placed moral judges on the bench and restored morality at the judicial level. But I believe God has placed before you your most significant victory yet, one on the order of King Cyrus. It can be the measure of your greatest act, which will fuse the U.S. population to your side. In other words, it will ensure your next 4 years. Again, what am I to do? In the midst of this growing panic and fear and economic turbulence, God says, call a national day of prayer. This will not cause panic, but relief and assurance. A call for a national day of prayer for God to protect your people. Recall, you have been given the role of national steward and shepherd to the people of America. As you call for a national day of prayer, you will invoke the name and power of God while releasing the anointing of heaven that came with your ascendancy to the office. Ask God to protect our country and its people openly and boldly. God has revealed to me that as you call a national day of prayer, God will stop this in its tracks. Allow me to repeat this. God will stop it in its tracks. The economy will begin to get lift and buoyancy again. Panic and fear will recede. You will be assured the next 4 years, and this presidency will be remembered on the order of Moses bringing the Israelites out of Egypt through a safe passage through the Red Sea. President Trump, I know in your heart you're a man of God. I implore you to pray and consider what has been presented. Only you, President Trump, have the authority and persuasion before God. One of the greatest modern miracles of our time. God is giving you this greatest gift. As countries will witness this miracle, you will bring healing to our nation, and America will be like a stream in the desert. Again, an oasis, an international honor for what you have done. Now, I believe